Well, hey YouTube, so today guys, we are back here with another review, and today we have a review here. This is the Savorware Nintendo Switch Wireless Pro Controller, guys. This device promises up to 5 hours of consistent gameplay, perfect for all those premium games like The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, games like that, guys. Games I've all played before. And I'm really hyped for this video. This item was sent to me by the company for review. That doesn't in any way influence my actual opinions on the item, but I will thank them in advance for sending me the item. So let's open this bad boy up, guys. This item clocks in at about $28.99, which is pretty reasonable. I know the Nintendo Switch Pro controller is most likely around double that price, so that's actually a pretty good steal. And let's find out if it's actually a steal, So let's pull this out, guys. I think the box is fine. Nothing spectacular by any means. I do own another Nintendo Switch Pro controller. That one is wired, and I did buy that a few years ago. So I'm expecting this to be better than that. And I can already tell it's going to be, by the way. So here is the end of the box. I'm going to put that down there. Forget about that for now. I just have a thank you card here, which not too important. You have a charger. This is a USB Type-C charger, so you can actually use the same cable you would use to charge a Nintendo Switch directly as this. So that is pretty useful. And this is a simple instruction manual, guys. I don't think I'll be needing this too much. I'm pretty sure I know how to use this already. So without further ado, I'm going to pull out the Nintendo Switch Pro controller. Okay, guys, here is the controller. Here is the front of it, by the way. It definitely reminds me of the real one. It's very similar in style and design, which is awesome, guys. You know, they went with the blue and red color scheme, which is very similar to the blue and red Joy-Con scheme. Unfortunately, my Nintendo Switch isn't that way. I have the gray one, as you guys can see. So it's unfortunate it doesn't match, but obviously, guys, you have a choice of color, I believe. So you can easily just choose the color you really want. So, here's the front, here's the back. It feels very nice. It's very angular. It almost reminds me of a mixture of the original Nintendo Switch Pro controller, but also like in the Nintendo Wii days, the Wii Pro controller kind of reminded me of this kind of a wide bezel device, and it just looked very nice. So you have the L buttons here, you have the ZR buttons as well. I wish these kind of pulled back more, but they're fine. That could be slightly better, but overall it's not really a big deal. So if you want to actually get the process going here, the first thing you want to do on the controller is hold down this H button. You should begin to see some lights. That's the light I'm talking about. You want to go on your Nintendo Switch, guys, which I've got my Nintendo Switch here. You don't want to play your game yet. I don't want to play Xenoblade. But go down here and go to Controllers, which is right there. And you would click on Change Grip and Order. That's what you would click on. And the Nintendo Switch is now going to look for some new controllers. And guys, just like that, the Nintendo Switch Pro controller is indeed installed. And once you install this for the first time, the process from here will get easier. And that was really smooth, really easy. And now it's time to give this thing a test, guys. I don't have an easy way to show you exactly what my screen looks like. But for now, I'm just going to use it in front of you guys. We're playing Xenoblade. I don't believe Nintendo has any copyright issues with Xenoblade. But just in case, I'm just going to kind of mute the game volume on here. But let's play. I'm playing right now, guys. You can see what I'm talking about, what I'm doing. I can see what I'm doing here. All the buttons work. Everything looks great on the Nintendo Switch itself. The controller feels smooth. There was a T and an O button. I'm assuming that means turbo. Let's try that. And we're back here, guys. I did some research on the turbo. So essentially what turbo does is, at least in this situation, it simulates the process of clicking on the same button over and over again when you hold down the button. So you still have to hold down the button, so it's not completely like this amazing process, but essentially if you hold down the Y button, right, you see how in Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition it brings up this menu, correct? But that's it. You hold it down, there's no other tangible benefit. But if you hold down the turbo button, right, like that, And now when you do it, you see how it keeps going back and forth. So now when you hold down this button, you're simulating that same action. So instead of having to tap your finger a whole bunch of times, you can kind of just hold your finger down. So this is a pretty useful feature actually. I could see many different uses for this, and I think that's really cool, guys. So yeah, I mean, I think this is actually a really good controller. I mean, it has everything you could possibly want from a pro controller. Only about 28 bucks, by the way, so I think it's really a versatile thing. It's comfortable, it feels great, and honestly, guys, I have no problem recommending this to you. And the only thing you could potentially ask for is, maybe the turbo feature could be a little bit better. Maybe you shouldn't even have to even hold down any button to simulate that. You should be able to program this without touching anything, but that's kind of a very small thing. But other than that, this thing is perfect. I have no problem recommending you guys. The Amazon link for this product here will be down below. Make sure you guys check this out on the GearBest International link as well. Make sure you guys check it out. Also, guys, while you're there, make sure you guys check out my website, pbosonline.com. This video will be on there first, so make sure you check it out on there for free without any account, without anything, guys. It's free. Just check it out on there. Also, guys, the Peebos t-shirt is 50% off on my website. Check that out as well. And make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, favorite, put on the notification bell, turn off Adblock, and do all that great stuff. Overall, this is a great controller. I have no problem recommending it. So thank you, and bye.